was a new coach coming into a program where they had a lot of vacancies from young ladies that had graduated from that previous year. So we had to start off slow. The girls had to learn a whole new system, a whole new coach, coaching staff. You had 2 coaches that had to learn to deal with each other. So it was a learning process for everybody, but I thought at Christmas we made a huge turn, and they learned to play together and started picking up some of the concepts of things. It was a whole different brand of basketball, and very pleased with the finish that we had, obviously getting to the conference tournament and all. You never end as well as you'd like to, obviously, but thought we did a good job in turning it around at the right time. If you're going to be a team concept type program, everybody's got to come in and do their job, and if you don't come in and do your job, not work that day, somebody's going to be there to bump you for your spot. So we push that hard. That's the thing that you can bring to the table every day, and that's effort, and that's what we try to push. We did hit the road hard. We had to bring in, I think, 9 new people, so it would be almost a totally new look, with the exception of 3 or 4 players that people are familiar with seeing, within this program. But I think we have 7 freshmen and 2 or 3 transfers in here. So it will be a new look. Probably the highlight, I would think, is going to be, obviously, with so many freshmen, you've got 2 or 3 that are going to be vying for starting job right off the bat. Ariel Wilson, a local young lady, is just probably our best sign. Obviously, she's somebody we're going to build a program around. Very, very talented young lady. People are really going to enjoy watching her play down the road. So from the guard spot, we will build around her. Post spot, you got Erica LaFleur back, obviously, who's been a senior starting now for 3 or 4 years, and she is going to be that key force inside. Chandler Gregory from Atlanta, Georgia, as of right now, seems to be the other freshman that's the person to beat out for a start spot. She is continuing to do well, get better and better. It's kind of hard to go through all of them because you do have so many new people, but Kayla Campora, a transfer in from a junior college in California, she's going to bring some things to the table, but we like our 2 freshman posts that we brought in, and very excited about those in Khadijah and Brittany, who is also a local girl. So just scattered throughout, you're going to see just a lot of young new faces that we've got to start slow and build. The hardest thing that these kids have to develop is a team chemistry. That's in any sport and any program. And we have so many new people, you just don't have that chemistry that has to be developed over a period of time. And that's probably the hardest thing. You've got so many young kids in from high school having to learn to play at a collegiate level. And the intensity, obviously, is the first thing that hits them in the face, and time management, those type of things. So they're having to learn to put a whole new world together while they're learning to play basketball at a whole different level as well. And that's just going to take time, but they're continuing to get the fundamentals in, and we've got to go from that walking stage, crawling to the walking to the running stage. And right now we're in that probably early crawling to mid-crawling stage, and obviously have not got to the running stage yet, but we don't want to be there yet. Obviously, November, December will start off a little slow, but then as we hit that backside of December, we ought to start turning a pretty big corner. They've got to continue to get stronger, as many young people as we have, physically I'm talking about. That is big time. And then just understanding their roles. That's probably the biggest thing that they've got to develop, is know why they're here. I don't expect a point guard to be a post player and a rebounder to be a three-point shooter. They've got to understand their role and where they fit within the concept of a team. And when that team all learns their role, then they're going to be pretty good. Yeah, I would expect us to be picked in the middle of the bottom part with as many new people as we have. But certainly Faulkner, AUM, I think Mobile's even going to be better. They brought in a lot of transfers and new recruits in there. There's just going to be a lot, especially with the new teams that are coming in. You can think about those, with Bethel and Blue Mountain and some of those that are coming in. It's going to be a very, very tough conference to compete in, obviously, but we're looking forward to it. You love a good challenge as a coach, and that's kind of the test of where you start off to get to that point. So we're looking forward to getting there.